Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game? Okay, so at this point in time, I have already posted the epilogue of this game and officially closed out this playthrough. So, what are we doing back here at the final encounter? Well, I just found out today that this game has a secret best ending, and I want to show it off. I think what I'm going to do is insert this video in front of the epilogue, because the epilogue is intended to be the end of this playthrough, so putting this in front of the epilogue will ensure that nobody misses this video. At least hopefully. Anyway, let's see here. In order to get the secret best ending, to my understanding, I have to call Jean the name of that evil sorcerer dude. Obscuriso. You're not my assistant at all. You're whatever their name was. The legendary Sorcerer King. Your spirit has invaded her, but stop! You're embarrassing yourself. Do you honestly believe that? Or are you just grasping at straws because you never even bothered to learn my name? So, what gave me away? Oh gosh, she's right. Well, for starters, you don't act like her at all. My assistant is a meek little wallflower. If you gave her all the power in the world, she wouldn't just start cackling like a witch and making long-winded speeches. I mean, that's my racket, and she knows better than to step on my toes like that. You know, you're quite naive in your own way, Odette. After all, your meek little wallflower of an assistant hired all those mercenaries, didn't she? Okay, I can buy that she resented me a bit for never getting her name right. A bit? A bit? You fool! You dolt! You utterly incompetent excuse for a witch! There is so much anger in this body, Odette. Anger, resentment, frustration. This timid little girl was just calling out for someone to come in and take control. And you left her with the keys to my kingdom. And I, the keys to her soul. I, Obscuriso, the great sorcerer king of legend. I once lived, and now I live again. Nut bunnies. And in a way, Odette, although you worked so hard to prevent my resurrection, it was all your fault. Oh, but a deal's a deal, Odette. And I did promise I'd turn you back if you guessed my identity correctly. And now, Odette, you and your assistant can watch as I usher in my reign anew. Not so fast, Dark Lord whatever. Obscuriso. In case you haven't noticed, Paradiso. Obscuriso. I'm bad at names. What do you want from me? A souvenir? An autograph? Perhaps you miss being a cow already. No, Mysterio. I was gonna remind you about my powers. You dare challenge me? Very well. This shall prove Bah! Oh, it's that thing. Oh, okay. This thing. Okay, so, like I said, I already recorded the epilogue, and this thing was just kind of hanging around during the epilogue, and I had no idea what that was, and, it just kind of made a quiet animal noise, like the other animals. So, well, now we know what that is. So, if you guys have not watched the epilogue yet, when we find this animal, you'll know what this thing is. Apparently, this was not supposed to be there during the good ending. This thing is for the best ending. Anyway, do you think that bah is like a no? Or perhaps more like a gosh dang it? You know, like bah. Either way, Obscuriso must be feeling pretty stupid right now. I mean, partly because he's now got the brain of an animal, but more importantly because he's allowed himself to be defeated so dang easily. Turns out when your magic is 1,000 years out of date, even someone as incompetent as me can get one over on you. Hey. Odette? You feeling better? Gaile. Gaile, huh? That's a nice name. It was kinda stupid of me to call you Jean all this time. Apology accepted, Odette. Hey, I never said anything about... I mean, I'm sorry. And I think from here, the ending is going to be the same as the good ending. So we've now seen the best ending. We now know what the animal during the epilogue is supposed to be. I'll go ahead and watch through this ending just in case something new happens. And if not, I'm gonna cut to something special. Okay, so now the rest of the ending is identical to the good ending. Still, pretty cool that there is an even better ending than the good ending. That was actually kind of interesting. Do I like it better than the good ending? I mean, I do kind of like Odette getting Gaile's name right, and it bringing Gaile out of her trance, but the whole possessed by Obscuriso thing definitely makes sense for one thing, because, you know, the flowers were trying to talk to Gaile. I don't know, what do you guys think? Which ending do you like more? The good ending in which Odette remembers Gaile's name, or the best ending in which Odette confronts Obscuriso? Anyway, we have the situation of a bonus situation. So, here's an interesting thing about this game. This game was intended to be having battle mechanics of some sort. I don't know if it was going to be turn-based battles or if it was going to be an action game, but there was definitely going to be some battles in there, and Obscuriso was going to be a secret final boss. But the game creator was not really able to find a good way to implement transformation into battle mechanics, so she just dropped the battle mechanics entirely. But the really cool thing is that the music for battles are still in the game. We got random encounter theme here, so I assume that, yeah, this was going to be a turn-based RPG. We got 3 battle themes for Obscuriso. Apparently he was going to have 3 different forms. And I guess a boss battle theme for each of the thieves. By the way, I definitely gotta give props to Willow for making properly working video game music. First off, there's a lot of music in here, and that alone is impressive. But more impressive to me personally is the fact that this video game music loops like video game music. That is something I never really learned how to do with RPG Maker, and in fact, it seems like a lot of people have not, because I've played plenty of RPG Maker games that had custom music that kinda just faded out when it ended, and then a couple seconds later the music would restart. It's not exactly very video gamey when that happens. Anyway, these files here are .ogg files, and that is a file type that I know a lot of people don't really have the ability to play. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go ahead and import these songs into my copy of RPG Maker, and I'm going to play these songs for you, because I think it is kinda neat to listen to unused music. With that said, enjoy!